In contrast to the harsh reality regarding age and opportunities for female actors, Michelle Yeoh is having a flourishing career in her 60s. The 2023 Academy Award for Best Actress is a well-deserved recognition of her tireless efforts over the past decades, and it also proves that talent and ability can shine forever, regardless of age or gender. From a young age, Michelle Yeoh studied and trained to become a ballet dancer. However, an injury took away her dream, sending her career in a completely different direction. Michelle Yeoh entered the entertainment industry after winning the Miss Malaysia World Beauty Contest in 1983. After that, she was invited to Hong Kong and appeared in a commercial with Jackie Chan. This combination brought her name to the attention of the senior colleagues and filmmakers, leading to her successful roles later on. It can be said that Michelle Yeoh was the #1 female fighter in the golden age of Hong Kong action cinema in the 1980s and 1990s. Surprisingly, she did not receive formal martial arts training. She learned on set from choreographers and trained with veteran action stars. The first leading role in Michelle Yeoh's career was in the film Yes Madam in 1985. She played an inspector, working with an investigator to collect evidence to convict a crooked businessman. Her fighting, shooting, and motorcycle racing scenes in the film delighted and impressed audiences. The work made her a famous star throughout Hong Kong, marking the beginning of a series of impressive works that followed. After a period of hiatus, Michelle Yeoh returned to the screen in Police Story 3 Super Cop, co-starring with Jackie Chan. She played Superintendent Jessica Yang, an elite Chinese police officer who teams up with Hong Kong's super cop Chin Kakui to take down Chaibat, a ruthless drug lord. Kakui infiltrates Chaibat's gang by helping his henchman Panther escape from a Chinese prison camp. With Yang posing as Kakui's sister, they gain Panther's trust and travel with the gang to Hong Kong and Thailand, where they disrupt drug operations. In Kuala Lumpur, complications arise when Kakui's girlfriend May is taken hostage, and the duo is forced to assist Chaibat in a jailbreak. After a series of intense chases and fights across rooftops, roads, and a speeding train, they capture Chaibat's wife, who holds the secret to his Swiss bank account, bringing the mission to a successful close. With Police Story 3, Michelle Yeoh broke the record for the highest-paid actress in the history of Hong Kong cinema at that time. She was also highly praised by her senior Jackie Chan for many of the dangerous action scenes she performed herself. Michelle Yeoh continued to make her mark in the action martial arts genre with successful works, such as The Heroic Trio, Tai Chi Master, and Wing Chun. One of the most important roles in Michelle Yeoh's career is Yu Shu Lin in Ang Lee's Crouching Tiger Hidden Dragon. She played a disciplined and honorable warrior who harbors deep and restrained feelings for the protagonist Li Mubai. After a long journey to retrieve Li Mubai's sword, Green Destiny, and deal with the villain's plots, Li Mubai finally confessed his feelings before dying in Yu Shu Lin's arms. Director Ang Lee's film created a sensation in Hollywood, making audiences around the world familiar with Michelle Yeoh. Embodying Yu Shu Lin, she brought audiences beautiful swordplay scenes and visually stunning chases, which are a hallmark of Chinese cinema. She earned a nomination for the Best Actress Award at BAFTA for this work. Not limiting herself to action films, Michelle Yeoh also has other successful dramatic films. She starred as Song Ailing, the eldest sister in historical drama The Soong Sisters, portrays the lives of the three Soong sisters during a turbulent period in Chinese history. The sisters marry three of the most powerful men in China's political landscape. Through their marriages and personal sacrifices, the sisters play influential roles in shaping modern Chinese history amid political struggles, familial conflicts, and the clash between old and new China. Contrary to her familiar image, Michelle Yeoh renewed herself with the gentle, feminine character in Memoirs of a Geisha. She played Mameha, the elegant and wise mentor of protagonist Sayuri. Mameha guides Sayuri through the challenges of becoming a successful geisha, while also playing a crucial role in supporting Sayuri's emotional growth and ambition. This role surprised experts about Michelle Yeoh's acting, when she transformed into an image far different from her usual image. Without the need for martial arts, she still completely conquered the audience with her subtle acting with silent steps, secret glances, and hidden invisible melancholy. Michelle Yeoh portrayed Burmese leader Aung San Suu Kyi in the biographical film The Lady. The film tells the story of Suu Kyi's turbulent life, focusing on her love story with her husband, Michael Arice, set against the backdrop of the vibrant political landscape in Myanmar from 1988 to 1999. Suu Kyi is the daughter of Aung San, the politician who led Burma to independence. Many years after the assassination of her father, Suu Kyi returns to Burma in 1988 to visit her ailing mother, and witnesses the brutal suppression of the 8888 uprising by the military regime. She emerges as the leader of the democracy movement, founding the National League for Democracy, which wins the 1990 elections. However, the military junta refuses to honor the results and places her under house arrest for over a decade. During this time, Suu Kyi faces immense personal sacrifices as her family is barred from joining her. Her husband tirelessly campaigns internationally for her release, and Suu Kyi is awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in absentia. The military later offers Suu Kyi a chance to see her dying husband, but she refuses, knowing that she will not be allowed to return to Burma. After grieving her husband's death, she continues her work, appearing to supporters from behind her gate while still under house arrest. After nearly 30 years since her debut in Hollywood, Michelle Yeoh has a solid foothold with fame and prestigious awards. Although things don't always go smoothly, but with her efforts, she is having successful years of her career in her 60s. Michelle Yeoh's Hollywood debut came in the 007 film titled Tomorrow Never Dies. Her character, Wai Lin, is a skilled and resourceful Chinese Ministry of State security agent. She teams up with Bond against the villain Carver, who plans to provoke a war between China and the UK. Wai Lin brings a new image of Bond girl, not weak but very strong and proactive with top fighting ability, becoming a teammate alongside Bond in missions. After a few unsuccessful supporting roles, Michelle Yeoh had an interesting supporting role as Eleanor Young in the 2018 film Crazy Rich Asian. The film, which directed by John M. Chu, dominated the North American box office with an achievement that no other Asian work had achieved. The story revolves around Rachel Chu, a female economics professor who studies game theory at New York University. She was invited by her boyfriend, Nick Young, to Singapore to meet his family and attend a friend's wedding. Upon arrival, Rachel discovered that her lover's family was among the richest in Asia, living an almost royal life. However, trouble arose when Eleanor, Nick's mother, thought Rachel was not worthy of becoming her daughter-in-law. Despite being a villain, Eleanor is not portrayed as overly evil or exaggerated. The character is just a traditional mother who always wants to protect her son and the family business. The success of Crazy Rich Asian and the role of Eleanor is a prediction of Michelle Yeoh's strong comeback in Hollywood, opening up a new prosperous period in her career. Michelle Yeoh's career peak came 4 years later, with the role of Evelyn Wong in Everything Everywhere All at Once. The film swept the 95th Academy Awards, with her becoming the first Asian actress to win Best Actress. The role of Evelyn is a middle-aged Chinese-American laundromat owner overwhelmed by many struggles: a stressful IRS audit, a failing marriage, a difficult relationship with her daughter Joy, and caring for her critical father. During an IRS meeting, Evelyn's husband Wayman's body is taken over by Alpha Wayman from an alternate universe, who explains that the multiverse exists because every choice creates new parallel universes. Evelyn discovers she must tap into the abilities and memories of countless alternate versions of herself to battle Jobu Tapaki, a multiverse-threatening entity who is actually an alternate version of her daughter Joy. Jobu Tapaki's fractured mind experiences all realities at once and seeks to destroy the multiverse, with a black hole-like everything bagel that symbolizes nihilism and existential despair. Through chaotic and surreal universe-hopping adventures, Evelyn confronts the meaninglessness Jobu embodies and ultimately embraces kindness, empathy, and acceptance of her family's imperfections. She reconciles with Waymond and Joy, choosing love and connection over chaos and nihilism. Following her success with Everything Everywhere All at Once, Michelle Yeoh has the opportunity to participate in many blockbuster projects in Hollywood, including A Haunting in Venice, the third installment of the Hercule Poirot film series, Wicked, one of the best films of 2024, and Avatar 4, the highly anticipated sequel in director James Cameron's blockbuster franchise. In her heartfelt and moving acceptance speech at the Oscars, Michelle Yeoh didn't hesitate to address the issue of age, an invisible barrier that exists in the film industry. She inspires women about a happy ending for those who pursue their dreams and work hard to achieve it, that success will come sooner or later. It's not an exaggeration to say that Michelle Yeoh has become a cinematic icon of Asia and the world, a pioneer who paved the way for Asian actors to enter Hollywood with roles that earned the respect of American critics.